that quick. Hey, good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hey, good morning, neighbor. Pastor Rich Roberts here from the village of Venetia. Glad you're out there. I think, gosh, we've had some power outages. We had spring break, but we're back with you on Thursday at 9 o'clock. And although these aren't live, you know, they're all recorded, so you can watch all the activities that are coming up in the beautiful village of Venetia for all summer long. Less than a month to go here at Peters Township School District. So it's the final countdown for those that are seniors. We've got one, Atlas, in our household. So we've been counting down the days and doing all the last minute preparations for graduations, and which includes, you know, going to all the activities that honor seniors. If you're a part of any of those groups and clubs, fantastic play over the weekend, a murder mystery. Oh my goodness, we saw all the performances and just laughed out loud. So it was very fun. If you have a chance to see that, or if you went to Mamma Mia, last month or 2 months ago, just fantastic drama and music opportunities here at Peters Township. So the big kudos to all those out there that make those things happen, and that involves a lot of people, to be sure. Well, let's do a song for the village of Venetia, because you can spend your whole summer there this week. I'll explain to you all the activities, and so come to Village of Venetia, which we call Margaritaville. Living on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of these tourists covered with oil. Strumming my 6th string on my front porch swing, right there in 788. Smell of the shrimp and bacon and more. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, or the village of Venetia. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think it's my own fault. Don't know the reason. Stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Peters Township cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for that lost shaker of salt. You can sing along in the mirror. Go ahead. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think it's all Italia's fault. Blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top, bruised my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, soon it will render. That frozen concoction that helps me hang on, only a month of school left. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost sugar of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all Kennedy's fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think it's my own fault. I don't know your name behind that camera. I would have called it out for you. Yeah, little Margaritaville. Or the Village of Venetia. We've got entertainment and stuff all summer long. So you don't have to go anywhere else. Come to Margaritaville, 788 Venetia Road. We've got sun and sand there. We've got ball fields. We've got theater. We've got music all summer long. And so let me tell you about some of the things that are coming up. If you like this kind of music, you can hear that twice in the month of June. Every Thursday. Now, we've been doing brown bag concerts, kind of like what they do at the Shell there at the amphitheater here at the park. But we've been doing it for, 13 years since we've lived there on Wednesday afternoons. But we're moving it to Thursday this year. Thursday at noon. You come out, you get a lunch for about $5, and you listen to, sometimes I'll be playing. Sometimes other bands will be, in the area. AC/DC, I think they came last year or something. Well, maybe they didn't. Maybe I was tricked by that. But no, I'll be there. And on Thursdays at noon, starting first Thursday of June, June the 5th. And then if you come on the 12th, you can go next door to the Heritage Venetia Center, the old Venetia School. There'll be a wonderful lunch over there and a program. So that's on Thursday the 12th. Come back to historic Wrights Church on the 19th. You hear some great music again. And be with your friends. Lunch for $5. And then the last Thursday, you go next door to have lunch with the folks at the Venetia Community Center. And so it's so exciting. Every Thursday, we got you covered for music, entertainment, lunch. Everything starts right about noon, and so come and see us. We'd be glad to have you there anytime. But that's just some of the fun that's happening in the month of June. School ends here on the 6th. On the 9th, the Wright Company that has been with us, for the last 5 years, the Wright Company are doing summer camps. And if you saw their last show, which is incredible. There was a mini, I think it was The Little Mermaid Junior. They just did that musical within the last 6 weeks, and fantastic. We packed the place out. If you've never been to historic Wrights Church, it was built back in 1923, so you have that acoustics. It's like you're going to an old concert hall. And so those shows are all upstairs in the Great Hall, and it's wonderful to be up there. So, but this begins on the 9th, June 9th through the 13th. The Wright Company is doing Godspell. Godspell Junior is open to all students into 6th grade through 2025 graduating seniors. And there's a cost that goes along with that you got to pay for the materials, and also the Wright Company does a great job of supporting missions locally. Through Wrights Church and through all across the world. And they give scholarships. So if you haven't been a part of the Wright Company, go to their website. I think it's just go to the Wright Company on Facebook, and you can see when the auditions are for Godspell Junior, June 9th through the 13th. They'll be there every day with a performance on that Friday night. And also in August, again, a tale as old as time. This is for students going into 1st grade through 5th grade. And that's August 4th through the 8th. Again, a Wright Company music theater. And you want to come be a part of that, too, if you run in that age group, 1 through 5. And when they do the shows on those Friday nights, the place is just, it's wonderfully packed. There's parents and grandparents and friends all come to see their children perform, from, again, you take these 2 camps. One is 6th through seniors, and the other is 1st through 5th grade. If you've got students in that age group, come and see us this summer in the Village of Venetia. And that's just one of the opportunities. Kathy's Music, they do 2 musical theater camps this summer also. One is ages 6 through 10, and that's on July the 21st through the 25th, and they're doing 101 Dalmatians. So that's Kathy's Music. They have 2 studios, one here right in McMurray near the subway, the other one up in Mount Lebo. and they are the preeminent kinder music organization, franchise in all the world. I mean, they won the award for kinder music, for that wonderful organization that helps kids, I think from toddlers up until, second grade or something. So if you want your children to be educated in music properly, but also with a great sense of fun, don't take the fun out. Go to contact Kathy's Music. But we'll have Music Theater Camp, 101 Dalmatians, ages 6 through 10, July 21st through the 25th. And then Moana Junior Musical Theater Camp, ages 10 and up. That's July 7th through the 11th. Again, Kathy's Music, right at Wrights United Methodist Church. It's a cavalcade of music theater performances and opportunities for your children to learn and to enjoy and to show their gifts and graces in so many different ways. And so how much fun is that? Let's see. This might be for Italia. You might sing an Italian song. Come bella, bella luna, stretta, stretta, you can see them disappearing 2 by 2 on an evening in Roma. And meet you for espresso, yeah, I guess so. Girling on each other's arms, I guess I knew. On an evening in Roma. That's all I know of that song. But hey, we'll learn the rest of it for next time that we get a chance to get together. It's an old Dean Martin song, and he was like Mr. Smooth, from St. Clairsville, Ohio. If you don't know his story, he was at the Moon. What is it? It's out of Murraysville, out on 22. The Moonlighter, the Lamplighter Lounge, doing a lounge show. I think it's my watch. Yeah. Sorry. Somebody's, I know who's calling. It's actually somebody from Peters Township, from the school. Yeah, I think our youngest one may not be feeling good today. I think if it can get through the Keystones, are they today in middle school? I guess, yeah. But anyway, yeah, he was at the Lamplighter Lounge, and he got a call from New York and said, Dean, we love your work. And this is in the early 50s. Come on up to New York. And then he, of course, teamed with Jerry Lewis, and they had a great, great career, and then separated their ways, and each had wonderful careers on their own. But so that was an old Dean Martin song, On an Evening in Roma. Listen to the complete entirety of that music, and you will enjoy it, to be sure. So we've talked about all this music coming up. There's recitals this weekend, again at the historic Village of Venetia, right there where historic Wrights Church is. Kathy's Music, I think it's all the students that are a part of the music program, and then kinder music graduation. And so that all takes place this weekend. So between now and, the end of summer, end of August, every week, there's a musical performance. And so that's why we keep the star out in front of the church. It's a star that one of our folks made some 25 years ago, metal lights. And we just keep that lit throughout the year because we want to be the Starlight Amphitheater. I think they have Star Lake somewhere in Pittsburgh. We're Starlight. We keep that lit. So your kids and of all ages can get a better understanding of their gifts and graces and use them for joy of your family and your friends. Hey, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back and kind of tell you more about the Village of Venetia. Thanks. Hi. Hey, we're back after our little break talking to you about the entire summer at the Village of Venetia, another word for it, maybe Margaritaville or whatever you want to call it. It's just a great place to be. Lots of music, theater, baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet, or the old commercial goes. But if you go next door to the Venetia Community Center, or the Heritage Center there, the top floor is a wonderful train display. It goes back to the, they're building every week. They're there on Wednesdays and Saturdays. The DARE program put together some wonderful platforms with trains from all different sizes. In fact, they're taking down the largest, I think it's a G gauge, and they're going to build an outdoor platform for this summer. So when they're in session, I think they can have a train running outside, just kind of advertise what's going on there. They do fantastic work all throughout the year. We kind of focus on them when we do our light up night in the village of Venetia, which is always the first Friday of December. Peters Township Television has always been there to cover that event. And gosh, hey, well, let's do a Christmas song. You want to? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away, it's a new bird, here to stay. It's a bluebird, it sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. The face unafraid, the plans that we make, walking in a winter wonderland. Maybe I can pick this one. Meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Jim Ed Brown. He'll sing Papa Top like Mr. Snowman with wedding bells ringing all around. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. The face unafraid, the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. But we're in the summer sun, baking in the sun, and we're walking in a winter wonderland. Hey, we're like Olaf the snowman. He thinks about summer, although he's a snowman, and he wouldn't make it through those hot summer days. But it's a beautiful, as we said, day in the neighborhood in the village of Venetia. You get down through there, the 788 block. You can stop at the country store on a Friday or Saturday and wait in line to get a great breakfast there. It's fantastic. I mean, they just pack them in there, which is Carter and Charity that run that place. Just do great work. And so I think they're there. I think breakfast, they serve breakfast maybe Tuesday through Saturday, I think. But it's always a good time. Or, let's see, stop by the post office and hang out with those folks up there, get those cards and letters from home. And lots of things to do. Go over to the Wright House. There is an open house over there on May the 20th. This is next Tuesday. It's also Election Day. So, and you go to your polling precinct to vote, head over to the Wright House. That's going to be open. You know, the house in front is Victorian, 200 years old. We celebrated that anniversary, maybe 4 years ago. The cabin behind it, 1762. It was one of the first structures in Peters Township when we were still Virginia. We were in Pennsylvania, Peters Township, yep. And remember, you know, you can go to Washington and Jefferson College in Washington, PA. Gosh, why did they call it that? Because Washington and Jefferson was walking through there. I mean, you take the old National Pike out of Philadelphia from the time before Washington, D.C. was Washington, D.C., and come across the turnpike. So lots of history right here in Washington County. And if you're a history person, like I am, you enjoy the things that are all summer long. So let me kind of tell you about those things. Every Thursday in the village of Venetia, there's a lunch right about 12 o'clock. And then there's also entertainment. There's music like this, or there's, if you go to the senior center on the 2nd and 4th Thursday, they'll have a program over there like blood pressures and screenings and things like that for our senior set. But the opposite 1st and 3rd, come over to Wright's Church. Both places you get wonderful meals and get to meet all your friends there, and maybe meet some new ones too. That starts June, the first Thursday of June. Was it June the 5th? Yeah, because they graduate here on the 6th. Then begin on June 9th, one of the summer camps of Wright's, the Wright Company, Godspell Junior, the 9th through the 13th. That's open to 6th through seniors. Seniors in high school, 2025, graduating seniors, 9th through the 13th. They'll meet every day, and then by the end of, on Friday, do a wonderful performance of Godspell. They also come back in August 4th through the 8th. The Tale as Old as Time. That's students 1st grade through 5th grade. Again, a Wright Company performance, and with a performance on Friday night, right in historic Wright's Church. Kathy's Music also has 2 music theater camps this summer. We go flip the page to the month of July 7th through the 11th. Ages 10 and up, Moana Junior. They'll be doing, so they practice every day. I think they bring their lunch. I know the Kathy's Music, I think it's like from 9 to 2. So they bring their lunch with them, and they practice and get all this amazing what they can do in 5 days to put a show together for that Friday night. That's week July 7th to the 11th. Then come back in 2 weeks. Musical theater camp again, presented by Kathy's Music at Historic Wright's Church, July 21st through the 25th. And I'll give all these posters to Kelsey, and she can put them up for next week when we come back and talk about this again. Hey, I brought my coffee this week. You know, I wanted to do this coffee talk, and so this is a Dolly mug. If for all the music department that went to Dollywood, a couple weeks ago, and I've never been, but Dollywood, that company, has bought Kennywood, and so so maybe we can have more of wonderful music. You know, they don't have too many shows at Kennywood. You know, we love to go to Busch Gardens every year because of all the shows. You go to the different areas, Italy and Ireland and Germany, and they all have a musical show there. Wouldn't this be great if Kennywood would have more musical theater there? And you know what? We've got all the auditions just waiting to happen in the village of Venetia with all the music camps going on this summer. And so it's fantastic. Right now we're in baseball season at the village of Venetia. We've got 4 fields there. So when we talk about the sun and the sand of Margaritaville, we're thinking about the clay fields that they have down there that they keep them wonderfully well done. From T-ball up to Mustang ball, I think the ages that are there. So they do some fun stuff. Let's see. We have time to do another song? Maybe we'll do just one. So think about May 20th. It's Election Day, and the Wright House is open, the Museum of Western Expansion. So you want to be a part of that. Oh, love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Little Johnny Cash for it. Bound by wild desires, I fell into a ring of fire. There's Dolly. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and those flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and those flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Ring of Fire, little Johnny Cash. And we're burning up with talent and music and theater camps all summer long out at the Village of Venetia, starting, June the 5th on a Thursday afternoon with lunch. Every Thursday, music or a program. It's between us and the Heritage Center next door. And then on graduation here, June the 6th. And then on June 9th begins a week of music theater camp. So it's just come and be with us at the Village of Venetia for the whole summer long. And lots of things to do. And if I never do advertise, but if you're looking for a church home or you're looking for a place to be a part of, come and visit us at Historic Rites Church or up at Edwards Chapel, which is the corner of Chapel Hill Road and Highway 136. The beautiful scene as you come up out of Mingo Park to get on 136. We're there at 11 o'clock on Sundays too. 9:30 for rites. So, hey, it's been fun being with you at the Village of Venetia. And so with all of our friends behind the camera, all the folks working sound in there with Dolly Parton, we want to say have a good day today. And we'll see you next week. God bless you. We love you. Bye.